What's up, everybody? Final review for Online Trading Academy. This is a class I've been reviewing. It's been a while since I've uploaded this video. This is the last day. This will be my last review of the class. I wanted to take some time and get used to it. There's not many reviews. There's a couple. Some have never taken it. Some have gone to one class and just right off the bat, nothing. So I wanted to make sure I gave the best advice I could, because I'm still, the main question I get, should I take the class? And I can't give a yes or no on that because it really depends on you as the person. So I'll go over a few things. So should you take the class? Am I a better trader after taking it? Yes. They definitely, they narrowed some stuff down. It was everything, like I said, I'd been trading before. So it was stuff I knew. It definitely fine-tuned everything. So this is the last day. It's Friday. I don't know if I did one on Thursday. Thursday, same thing. It's more repetition, applying what you know and how to do it. We're doing a couple live trades. Still not many. Over the whole course, we only did a couple trades, and not everybody even did that. The people that didn't get it, they probably didn't get any trades in at all. And it was more the one-on-one, and he does, again, brings you back to see what class you want to buy next. And that was the, all their numbers, everything, it just sounds good on paper. So when you apply it, it's a different story. And so this one's going to be kind of scattered, this review, but this is my, the whole thing. It's not scripted. I'm just gonna go at it. So I don't even know where to even begin. So last day we touched on Forex, which ultimately that's what I'm doing, and we touched on options. So that was the last day, and then it was graduation, and they wanted to see if you wanted to sign up for the next class, the next sale. I was never pressured or anything. It was more of a it's common sense to take this class because you're going to get rich attitude. And that was it. It was never I've seen high pressure sales. It was never any environment like that at all. Everyone there I could still go talk to. This was for the Kansas City location, so I don't know about anybody else. But I would still talk to anybody there that I met. Everybody there was great. The teachers were great. They were all fun to talk to. Just what they were saying, I don't want to say, they weren't lying. They really focus on the 4 trades a day. As you can see in the background, this is their pro picks. This is the only thing. This is the downside, the kicker. They did say if you sign up for the next class, it pays for itself. We teach you, this is the core strategy. So you learn charts. Next one is your asset class, futures, Forex, options. But they tell you use the pro picks for your 4 trades a day, and it pays for itself. You put your money in the account. All you got to do is copy the pro picks until you learn what you're doing, and there you have it. Your class is paid for itself, which, so as you can see, is not the case. But so he's not wrong. So as you can see, I blocked out the pairs. I'm not giving the information away for free, but just to show you a real time, they did pick a lot on the 28th. 22nd there was one, 21st, 19th, 14th there was a few, back to the 6th. So they're waiting for zones to form, and they're finding that some of these are way off. They're not, everything's accurate. It will be a good trade once it gets to that, but they're telling you to enter in a price that it's so far away from, you will likely forget you even entered the trade before it hits that. So as you can see, some are pending, close for a loss, close for profit, quite a few. And then, so they tell you they are winning 51%. Their average win $900, average loss $391. This will not be your average win and loss. They're playing with, I believe, 25,000. They keep that in their account. They keep that number in the account. Win or lose, they keep that in there. So these stats are real. So yes, if you were playing with 25,000, you could walk in, deposit that, copy this, and these would be your numbers. The cool thing about these pro picks, you click on them, get into them, and they keep notes on them. It is the guy. You can learn a lot from them. Copy them, copying them isn't really going to get you anywhere because things do trade. They do tell you in there if they're managing it live, they keep up with it. You would need to do that too. So I think if you just clicked on this, got the numbers, and called it a day, you might not see 51%. So that's the only thing they're not really, for me, they didn't hit on. They hammer this 4 trades a day. If you get 2 right, get 2 wrong, you make a bunch of money, and that's your average. And you just don't do that. 4 trades a day is actually pretty hard to hit. 4 quality trades. You can hammer out 4, but are they good trades? The other day, I actually hit 5 trades. 5 trades for the day. All 5 of them won. It was a great day. There's days I have lost 4 or 5 trades. They probably weren't the best setups, but some of them were, and they just lost, and that's part of the game. So ultimately, you are a better trader, but the days I'm trading 4 or 5 trades, it's rare. Some news hit, and I'm trading that pair, and they're all running, or they're all losing. So when you go there, they will hammer this 4 trades home. You just won't get 4 trades. Neither will their pro picks. They have the masterclass. I didn't do that, and maybe I will. Once I've traded enough, I built my account up enough, I'll take their masterclass. But right now, the master is you've taken a few of their asset classes, and the pro picks are more of a you see for yourself. That's what it is. Master is they pretty much give you an Excel chart with every trade they have. There did seem to be quite a bit more on that. Which I would hope so, because you are paying quite a bit more for that class. So would I recommend the class? How serious are you going to be when it comes to trading? This is what I do. I trade every day. And I know I'm going to lose. That's not going to discourage me. I'm not an emotional person. So if you are somewhat around that area, yeah, I'd say this is a good class. Someone said you can learn all this stuff for free, and you can't. So you're going to pay for the class, or you're going to pay for it in losing trades. That's the only 2 ways you're going to go about it. I've been trading before, so yeah, I learned all this stuff for free. I've YouTube stuff, I've researched stuff, and I've made some losing trades and learned some lessons that way. So you can take the money, pay for the class, learn it right there, and you're going to skip a bunch of losing trades. Or you will just jump right into the market and hope you have enough to learn that way, because you will lose quite a bit more. Those are your 2 ways to learn this career. This is why a lot of people fail. They do get in here, and by the time they learn, if they learn from their mistakes, they are out of money, and they've given up, and they're tired of it. So, if you're going to be serious about it and this isn't going to stop you, I would say take the class. If you are financing the class and hoping this pays for itself, you've scrapped up enough money to hit the bare minimums and pay for that, or you're financing it, you're going to be a good trader, but it's going to cost you. You're going to be paying for the class, and hopefully you've made enough wins that your account can grow and compound, and eventually you'll get to that mark, but that's where you'll be sitting at. The only thing that is not, I would say, untrue, or just not what they make out to be, is the 4 trades a day and just copy the pro picks. But in the end, that was the one thing I wanted to find out. Everyone, if you listen to the commercial, everything about it just says it's dumb to not take this. You will be rich no matter what. Just copy us and you're good to go. So, not the case. But you will be a better trader. If you're coming in with $25,000, you're retired, you have a bunch of money, you've done a good job saving, you would be hard to pretty much fail. There's no way to put it. You're looking at the numbers right here. If you copied them to the T, you're just sitting at the computer with your money, you're going to be right 51% of the time. Your average win's going to be $900. Your average loss is going to be $400. And that's all there is to it. Hopefully you have more wins than losses. But even if you hit it 50-50, you got your wins are way bigger than your losses, and that's what they really try to get with you. They want you to leave a better trader. They teach you how to make your wins bigger than your losses and how to minimize your losses. And that's what what you want in the game. But so that's basically it. Would I recommend it? It would depend on who you are. That's it. If you're looking for a holy grail, this isn't it. This is a great tool to have in your arsenal, but if you're looking for a holy grail, you are not at the emotional level to be a good trader. You're still looking for the get in, get rich quick scheme, and this isn't it. If you look at the statistics, most likely everyone you're talking to that's doing this is failing. Most of the people in here fail. That's all there is to it. The banks control the markets. You can get in and trade with them. You can get lucky. You can get not very lucky. You can lose your money quickly. There is no such thing as a holy grail. There's just knowing better ways to trade. There's knowing what to look for. This class definitely teaches you that. It still requires the work. You're still gonna have to do your own work. It's not gonna come easy. Any experienced trader will tell you that from the beginning anyway. So yeah, if you got the money and you want to do it, it's not a bad risk. You're going to learn a lot. It'll fine-tune everything. And at least this way, you know how much you're paying for the class. If you just jump into the markets, you don't know how much you're going to pay for all that education, because you're going to hit it. You're going to get losing trades. And that's another thing, is you're going to lose, and hopefully you know why. Because if you don't, it might take you 3 or 4 losses before you figure out why. So ultimately, I would argue you'll pay a lot more not taking the class than you would just taking it. It's more upfront, but you're way better at it. So that's where I stand. The teachers were great. The facility was great. Is it worth it? It was for me, because I'm going to be a trader. It did fine-tune a lot of things for me, I'm just ultimately better. I know a couple other people that took the class. One, he's not a trader anymore, and another one's still doing good. But it depends on where you're at emotionally, how you handle your money, and just take a look at your lifestyle, because that says everything. It's easy to call out who's not going to be a good trader. Some of these kids are too emotional, and that's it. You see it in their lifestyle. You see how they act. If they get in there and lose a trade, they are done. They are mad, and they've lost all their money. Another guy I went to the class with, great example. We are in the same trade together, and I'm talking to him. I said, "Hey, I just took this position." He says, "That's a good idea. I'm gonna take it too." He jumps in. Now, with the class, they teach you how to find zones. You know what you're looking for. So I've already found my whole plan. I know if it hits a certain point, I'm out. I've just cut my losses, but I know it's also probably going to ride up to a solid point. Anyway, it goes up a little bit. We're both in the position. It turns around. Now, he's blowing my phone up. It's dinging. He's texting like crazy. I'm buying more because it pulled back. And so another thing I know is when it's a pullback and when it's a reversal, it pulls back. I buy more. I'm laughing because I'm getting more while they're on sale. This is a great deal. Anyway, I exit out. I click over to his text, and he's freaking out. All caps. Abandoned ship. It's gone bad. I'm cutting my losses. So I got in. Sure enough, after buying even more, it goes right back up, even to a newer high, or a higher high. So he gets back in, and it does the exact same thing again. Pulls back. I get even more. I am pyramiding onto this thing. I am adding onto my position every time because it hasn't even come back to its previous low. He's freaking out. He's an emotional person. He cuts losses again. They are minimal, so he's not losing that much. So anyway, like I said, I bought more while they were on sale. It climbs up again. I tell him to quit freaking out. He enters. It keeps going up. We both make money, but he made $200 and I made $400. And we're not playing with the thousands and thousands that like these people are. So that was a great day, and I knew what I was looking for, and I had a plan. I stuck to it. They helped me find this plan. But again, you can have all the tools right there. If you're not a mentally, emotionally ready person for this, you are still going to lose. So anybody that tells you they didn't learn anything at this class either never took it, or they just look at what kind of person they were to begin with. So again, that's my rant. That's my review. Like I said, to sum it up, I would recommend it. If you're going to take it seriously, I absolutely would say take the class. It's not a losing bet. But if you're not, maybe you're not ready yet, I wouldn't. You're just going to lose a lot more money. So Hope everyone found all of this useful. And if you have any more questions, comment down below, anything, let me know and I'll help you out.